I want to help you so that you never screw up Cacio Pepe ever again. Now for my cheese, I'm choosing to use this Cello Romano cheese and this Pecorino Romano. I'm going to use the cheese blend, so it's going to help the overall dish and add complexity to the flavor. Now I know I've said this in videos prior, but I do recommend you use whole black peppercorns. Now for the sake of this video, I already crushed some of the fresh black pepper, but if you like, you can toast them whole, break them, and then toast them again. Now I'm going to be taking my cheese and passing it through a fine mesh sieve. That way, it's snow texture. You basically don't need to do anything with this, so just set it aside. I'm going to add a little bit of heat to this pot so it helps when we do the bain marie. A little bit of pasta water, set it aside. Maybe a little bit more. Now for a dish that only has 3 ingredients, a lot of people get this wrong because there's either too much heat, too much water, or too much cheese. Best thing to do when this starts boiling, take it off and then use the cheese, pepper, and the water to create that creamy sauce using the residual heat of the pasta. Now this is coming to a slight boil, so I'm going to take it off the heat. On top of that big bowl, then the cheese, pasta water, give this a good mix, and now some of that fresh cracked pepper because this is a main ingredient. Maybe a little bit more. Now notice how I'm not using any heat here. I'm only just using the leftover heat from the pasta here. If the sauce don't look like this, you didn't do it right. This is my desired consistency, so I'm going to set it right there. Now I do recommend you have your pasta and your sauce in 2 separate bowls, because then we're going to fill it up with this, which is going to have more water in here. It uses the heat of the pasta. Salt that boy up. Now this is hot enough, so I'm going to move it along. Add back on my sauce. Let me give this one more mix so everything's nice and creamy. I'm going to add in my pasta. Same procedure, mix this on low heat. I do recommend that you toss this a few times so you can get each one of those noodles coated. Gonna add a little bit more black pepper. Top it a little bit more black pepper. And a little bit of that pecorino. We've mastered that beautiful cacio pepe. I want to show you my no-nonsense, foolproof guide to never mess up cacio pepe ever again.